We're sharing remarkable moments from 3 incredible family journeys. Just before her family reunion, Lauren clears up mysteries surrounding her great-grandfather's adoption.
What?
As he turns 30, Joseph hopes to find out once and for all if he and his father are related to the famous philanthropist Andrew Carnegie.
Wow, that is crazy.
The name is very real.
It is.
And after the loss of his mother, Craig is moved to find out about ancestors that he never knew.
Now, I definitely see my mom in his face.
Stay with us as we watch these amazing stories unfold on A New Leaf. A family tree represents so much more than history. Connecting your past grounds you in the present and allows you to envision your future. Get ready for a journey of personal discovery that begins with A New Leaf.
Hi, I'm Daisy Fuentes. This is A New...
Able to untangle a generations-old family mystery.
Okay. You see how little rumors get twisted? Right.
We'll be right back to The More You Know on NBC.
Lauren and Derek have been able to give their kids a real connection to Derek's family history. But when it comes to Lauren's side, things aren't so clear. Now she will get the chance to unravel some of her own family mysteries, just in time for an upcoming family reunion. Lauren, why is it important for you to find out about your family history, your ethnicity now?
Well, really for my kids. Last year we were able to go to Trinidad on a family reunion.
For me, that was my first time back since 2001, so 17 years.
And now they know a lot about their dad's family history.
Yeah.
But they don't know so much about yours as they know about his, right?
No. I'm always a question.
What do you know about your ethnicity?
My mom is Creole. I know I have African-American roots, that we have some Native American in us. Supposedly my great-grandfather may or may not have been adopted in Mexico or from Mexico.
That's all a bit blurry there.
Yeah. What I really want to find out is details about my great-grandfather's adoption. And maybe I can confirm having Native American or Mexican roots. We have an upcoming family gathering.
And you think your family will also be excited to connect some dots,
absolutely.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's find some new leaves for your family tree, shall we? So, where would you like to start, Lauren?
Let's start on my mom's side. Wow, that's really amazing.
Your Creole roots go way back, so you've got deep Creole roots. Now, Creole is a mix of African American, Native American, French, and Spanish influences, which is reflected right here in your DNA results.
Now I can kind of tell people, yeah, I'm French, and I have African roots here. That is just really cool.
So on your father's side of the family, that's where you think more of the mystery lies.
Yes.
What was the big question you had there?
There's been a couple of, I guess, rumors in regards to my great-grandfather, Angel, that he was possibly adopted from Mexico. It kind of got twisted. I have no idea.
Let's see if we could untwist it. There he is.
This is the second picture I've seen of him. I didn't know he had curly hair or anything like that. He looked pretty cool, you know?
So we did find his mother was Myrtle Welch.
Okay.
Who was from African-American descent.
Okay.
So through analyzing DNA, we believe that Angel's biological dad was Raimundo Sandoval.
And I've never heard of anyone with Sandoval last name at all, so this is really interesting.
It's also possible, based on DNA, that Raimundo's brother Juan could have been his father, but the evidence overwhelmingly points to Raimundo.
Wow, okay.
And so what we discovered was that the Sandoval family were not from Mexico, they were actually from New Mexico.
Okay.
So here is how we believe Myrtle, Angel's mother, is connected. There you see Myrtle's death certificate.
Albuquerque.
She was living in New Mexico.
Okay.
You see how little rumors get twisted?
Right. Yeah, oh my goodness.
Now, can you see her widowed husband's name?
John Burnett.
Correct. Years later, after John Burnett died, it seems that Myrtle had her second son, Angel Burnett, out of wedlock. So he was given the name Burnett because that was still Myrtle's last name.
Wow.
And Angel was only 10 years old when she died. And we know that from the 1930 census. He went on to live with his mom's sister, his aunt and uncle, and cousins.
Okay.
So he wasn't adopted from, like, nowhere.
But he was adopted by family.
By his aunt and uncle.
And you see where that all gets kind of
Twisted.
But my goodness.
Yeah.
It's just, that's so amazing to know.
Okay, Lauren, so there's still one more piece of Angel's story for you to uncover.
And there you will see a picture of your great-great-great-grandfather, Manuel Sandoval.
Oh my goodness.
So that is Angel's grandfather.
Wow. This is amazing. This is really amazing.
What we do know from history is that during the time your ancestors lived in New Mexico, that they would have been part of the Genizados community. And that's important because it's a specific community of people living in New Mexico who were of Spanish and Native American descent.
Okay.
And so I know that this was a big question for you, whether you had Native American roots,
Right.
and you clearly do. So how does that make you feel?
I mean, it confirms what I've thought a little bit, you know. I mean, I'm really surprised to see how long my family has been in America, for generations and generations. I think that's the most surprising thing.
Coming up, Lauren takes her family by surprise when she reveals mysteries from her past at the family reunion.
I'm trying not to well up. I'm telling you.
We now return to The More You Know on NBC.
Lauren Lumpkin was happy that her three sons had a great understanding of her partner Derek's Trinidadian roots.
But she couldn't share much with them about her own family because there were a lot of unanswered questions. Now Lauren has been able to reach back 8 generations to learn a lot more.
Okay. Wow.
And she's ready to reveal everything today at her extended family reunion.
Thank you, everybody, for letting us be a part of your family reunion. Lauren has been on quite a journey, and we're all really anxious to share it with you. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's get started.
All right. On Dad's side, I had some questions about my great-grandfather, Angel. There was some mystery in regards to if he was adopted or, you know, who his parents were. So they took my DNA and my dad's DNA and were able to use that to help find his father and mother. So my great-great-grandmother would be his mom. Her name was Myrtle Welsh.
Oh, that's Aunt Mamie's middle name. Yeah. Mamie Welch.
Yeah, so my grandmother's middle name is Welsh, so he named his daughter after his mother. So she was married to John Burnett, and he took on the last name of Burnett. So John Burnett was not actually Angel's father. They actually found his father. His name is Raimundo Sandoval. So
Really?
yeah, so his name was Raimundo Sandoval. There's a census here that shows when he was actually adopted and living with his aunt and uncle, which was actually Myrtle's sister, who had taken him after his mother died. His father I don't have pictured, but his grandfather we do. This is his grandfather, Manuel Sandoval.
His grandfather.
His grandfather.
I mean, I'm looking, this is my great-grandfather. I'm looking in these eyes of, I'm trying not to well up. I'm telling you, we've gone so long with always hitting a brick wall.
Yeah.
Right after him, don't know, we have nothing, don't know anything. And then I'm looking back a couple of generations here, and this is a first.
Was Sandoval born here, or did they come in?
So Sandoval is from New Mexico. I actually have no Spanish DNA, but Native American DNA. The native people that were there, they took on Spanish last names where Sandoval might have come into place. I feel like I can say I'm complete now. Before it was just kind of a lot of guesses, and now I actually have real roots that I can refer back to. It just feels really good to be able to have that and be able to share it with my kids too.